Hey there, how you been? It's been a minute. It's your man Big Jade and here's a brand new video all for you. I bet you're gonna enjoy this, but before we get into the thick of the action, can you please, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. When you're done watching the video, hit the like button because I'm really sure you're gonna like the video. And when you do that, please, very importantly, share this video. Share the video with your loved ones, friends, brothers, sisters, cousins, and all of that. Please do it to share. It's gonna help a long way in making the channel grow. So today I'll be taking us on a whole different journey, and on this journey I can't promise you please because it's about to be a journey of violence. I know what a wise man once said about violence. Nothing at all. Don't mind me. If you are by any chance a hip-hop fan, it's about to be your day because I'll be taking you down the history lane of hip-hop wars in Niger and the Nigerian music space, and trust me, it's about to be wow. Beefing, as they call it, is an important part of the hip-hop culture and goes a long way back, man. This is where a rapper uses his song to express his anger or pours out his heart towards another artist or another rapper, and this rapper or artist in turn reciprocates, and it goes on and on, and sometimes even ends up or results into real war or actual fight. In the game of hip-hop, beefing is not selective, and sometimes even close friends could end up in a war that doesn't only end in a studio but leads to a big outside war. A good example is the Biggie and Pac issue back in the 90s, and this ultimately led to the death of the two rappers and cemented a bad blood between the East and West Coast rappers. Over the years, we've had a couple of beefs back home in Niger, even though none has actually been able to match up to the feud that ensued between Big and Pac. But nevertheless, we've had our own share of the drama, and in no particular order, I'm going to bring to you the top 5 hottest hip-hop wars that have ever occurred in our music space. Please tell me y'all ready for this, cause man, it's buzzing hard in here and I'm about to take y'all on a journey of violence. Are y'all ready? Let's go for this one. Top on my list is Hansome versus, you know the name, abaga. This is a beef that portrays the Niger hip-hop and music space entirely in the 2010s, producing amazing songs like Beef by M.I, which was strictly dedicated to Hansome by the short Black Boy. Kelly not being a rapper was the major reason most people were surprised when he decided to start a beef with the most lethal lyricist Niger has ever known. And history has it that it never went down well with him, just like it didn't and it hadn't and it wouldn't, and it's not going to go well with anybody who decides to go against M.I abaga. Like, are you serious? You want to commit suicide? Musical suicide? Going against M.I abaga? Man, that's suicide. Nobody dares. Next on the list is Nico versus Timaya. Although these two are not rappers, their beef wars, and it's actually one of the biggest wars to ever occur in our entertainment space. It started with Nico, a relatively infamous and unknown artist, basically up and coming, directly and boldly calling out Timaya in his hit song that year, Finish Timaya. Me, I won't finish Timaya. Finish him. I won't finish. Which eventually got a part 2 where Finish Timaya season 2. Timaya on his part didn't really directly reply Nico, although many other artists did, but that's what happens when you're big. When you're big, I beg. You know that kind of thing. Rumor has it that Nico got shot and Timaya later got arrested for the incident, but hey, we never got to confirm that, so that's what it was and that's what it is. Finish Timaya season 2, man. We really enjoyed that beef. The next beef worthy of mention is Blaqbonz. Yeah, you know that name. Blaqbonz versus Khaligraph Jones. Who's Khaligraph Jones? Okay, Khaligraph Jones. Although Khaligraph is not Nigerian, he decided to pick a fight with one of our most deadliest MCs, Blaqbonz, Emeka the Stallion. When I say most deadliest, this boy's literally feeds on beef. Emeka is like, give me beef. He's basically going around looking for artists to beef. That's what Emeka does. That's basically what Blaqbonz does. You know, the beef spanned over 2 tracks, I guess, and then died down when Khaligraph couldn't reply to Blaqbonz's initial reply to his initial diss track and all of that. But you know, you don't bring the smoke when you don't want smoke, man. Don't bring smoke when you don't want smoke. You don't want smoke and you're bringing smoke. You see, when the fire comes now, what will you do? Please. Next fight to make our list was between Blaqbonz and Pyper Corleone. Yeah, you heard right. Blaqbonz. Emeka is a stubborn boy. Emeka again. Blaqbonz has been one of the most relevant Nigerian rappers in the past 5 years or so because he understands the place of beef in hip hop. This very war was a sub-war of arguably the biggest hip hop wars ever in our space. It went on and on with both rappers calling each other out on social media and their songs and even on features. Yeah, even on features, you know. Next group of violent boys to make our list is M.I. Abaga and Vector the Viper. You know, these are the big boys. Who wants to chill with the big boys? These are the big boys. Who want to chill with the big boys? These are the big boys. This is arguably the biggest hip hop war in the Nigerian music space. Basically because it was between the two biggest guys in the business or so, and then it brought back the hip hop, the beef culture on hip hop in the Nigerian space back, man. You know, after that song, after the beef between the both, right, like rappers could boldly call out each other, and all started with Vector calling out M.I. in his song Judas the Rat. Although there had been friction between the both, you know, for years. I remember Vector calling M.I. a short mouth, one head is all like that. The whole beef became official with the release of that very song. M.I. as expected replied, you know, now M.I. the most little Nigerian MC, you know, how could you diss him and not expect him to reply? M.I. replied with a track of his own, which was still replied to by Vector. Although these two are cool now and I've done a couple of songs together since then, Crown of Clare and which other one again? I think another one again. That was basically the biggest and hottest hip hop war to ever occur in Niger, man. I think that's the only thing you could actually equate. You can't equate it to the big and pack shit, but you can actually say that is our own equivalent of that, you know. And that's what it gave rise to so many other acts pouring out their heart towards others in their songs and all of that. So the beef culture was reenacted and all of that. Here we are. Okay, I said 5 and that's 5, right? I'm gonna put in an extra bonus. Okay, our bonus. Are you ready? AQ versus Vector. I know this here was a result of the MI Vector war. Basically, Vector said some things about Q in his rant about M in one of his songs, and Q just couldn't take it in. You know, that guy is another guy with ego, balls of his own, so he just couldn't take Vector saying some shit about him in his songs. You know, I remember Vector saying he put Q on, he put 3 of MI's guys on. Q came out like, you said you put who on? Talk again, make I hear. So Q released a track basically to this Vector, Distractions 2. Yeah, Distractions 1 was done with Vector, but Distractions 2 was actually done against Vector. So Q released his own diss track to Vector. Although Vector didn't reply, AQ continued to like brush Vector in his preceding songs. Like he always has something to chip in about Vector. Like he was really pissed with the things that Vector said in his diss towards Emma and all of that, you know. But that's what happens in hip hop, casualties of war. So you start a war by mistake, either you fight it or you just do what Vector did. He didn't reply, he didn't fight, he just stood by, and I don't know whether he's going to reply. Maybe someday, maybe, but for now he hasn't. So that's about it, my people. That's about it. So that's a wrap on the top 5 in no particular order. Top 5 Niger hip hop wars of all times. Feel free to hit the comment section and tell us which beef was worth a spot on the list and it's not there. Thanks for stopping by, and please do subscribe. Like I said earlier, subscribe, hit like, turn on the notification bell, and share the video, please. Do well to come around again. I'll be uploading more regularly from now henceforth. I pledge to YouTube, my dear beloved YouTube. Yeah, my dear beloved YouTube. So see you on my next video. Thanks for stopping by. God bless ya. God bless.